Let me give you an example. On the sales side, and we are an FMCG company, and there's a lot of focus on sales. Clearly, the day and age of push is gone. It's all about now creating a pull for the consumer. So how you're able to create that pull for the consumer becomes extremely important, and therefore the ability to build brands, the ability to have competencies, or essentially develop competencies that enable you to really reach out to the consumer. So consumer inciting, right? Brand communication, all these are very, very important skill sets today, which perhaps earlier wasn't the case, where it was pure distribution and where you had to essentially make the product available. Today it's much more than that. Today it's about also creating a pull for the brand and creating and reaching out to the consumer, and therefore understanding what kind of product the consumer seeks, what kind of product features the consumer would prefer. And therefore consumer inciting, consumer analytics, right, consumer, the whole brand piece, all of that becomes extremely important, and that's how the FMCG landscape is changing. If I were to look at the sales force, typically a distributed sales force, the ability to today work on the fly, the ability to analyze data, the ability to use agile multi-device platforms to source and analyze data, not only past trends but also start predicting future trends. All these skills are going to become extremely important, and sales forces will have to become more agile to adapt to these changes, right? On the manufacturing side, more and more automation, machine learning. So how can workforces adapt to essentially a brick and mortar way of manufacturing to a lean, world-class manufacturing system, which is driven by machine learning. And I think these are the trends that we see in the workplace, and become very important therefore to reskill the workforce, and not only reskill from an organization standpoint to invest, but also from the employee standpoint. Because if the employee doesn't invest in himself or herself, then over a period of time, there's a risk that the employee eventually may become redundant. So it's in the interest of both the employee and the organization, really, to invest behind reskilling.